Should be live in not too long. Boom. We are live. Back in the tube with PT. Greetings and honor again, PT.
Yes, Yannick.
Today,
So we have the V.
yeah,
Yeah.
today, letter V. We're going to keep going on
Right.
our study on etymology. Beautiful day. The sun is shining, so perfect timing.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
letter
Yes.
V.
Sunny,
Do
sunny.
you want to say something maybe about the letter V itself? Because I think, yeah, and my first word is vehicle because, like I said, that's all there is around is freaking vehicles all over.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would like you
Okay.
to start with the
Okay.
vehicles and the letter V
Okay.
itself.
Okay. Let's understand V first in the first place. Okay. Oh, V, as you know, is has an angle in it. When you see the V, it has an angle. Okay. Now the same angle becomes, if you see it like that, right, like this, it becomes a compass of the Freemasons. The compass.
Oh,
Okay, now
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah,
Compass
yeah.
measures the angle, right? Okay, so let's understand that first, that it is an angle. Okay, okay. Like if we are clear about that, everything will become. So angles are called vectors in English. Vectors. V for
Vectors,
vector.
yes.
Okay, vectors. Okay, okay. Now, like in the vehicle, because the word vehicle has the vector in it. Ve is the vector. Okay, home. Okay, home is H. Home. I see vector whom I see, which goes in line, a line, or S is turning road, a straight road
Yes.
or a turning road. Energy is LES is the energy. Vector whom
Yeah.
I see, which goes in a line or these turns. S is the turns here. Okay, so
Yeah. Makes all sense.
yes,
Oh,
so
yeah,
so
no, it's
that
a good one. Well
yes, so
explained.
yes, so that is yeah,
Uh, yeah, no, it's very clearly explained. Uh,
yeah.
Vegetable is the other one I have. Vegetable.
Okay. Okay, like let's break the word table separately, veggie
Yeah.
separately. When now veggies are like VEG. Okay, veggie GIE. So the G is gravity, we know. E is energy. Okay, so and V is these angles. So there are different angles of energy and gravity. Okay, each vegetable has a different energy for us, right? It gives the body different
Yes.
energy, right? Like so that angle is called a different angle. So that's the V. And why only plant-based things? Because veggies are plant-based, right? Okay, so when you look at plants, what do you see? You look at a tree, you look at a plant. What is there in a plant?
But you, but you have leaves, you have fruit, you have flowers, you have
Oh,
stems,
yes,
you have.
yes, but what else is there? What is the most important thing if you see in a plant
But
or
there's
tree?
angles with the branch and stuff.
Branch, that is the bees.
Yeah.
All plants have bees. So that we showing things which are
Yeah.
coming from that. Here it's two meanings. It's the angles and the plants and trees. So things which energy, gravity things, and once they're put on a table, once we put it on our table, it's vegetable, okay, like on our table for us to consume more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So both things. Okay.
But but we call it vegetable, but I don't think it should be the only thing that end up on our table that are called vegetable for sure.
Yeah.
Because I've
Yes.
heard so many stuff lately about some vegetable that are not good for us. I'm
I
like
mean,
kale. I heard
obviously,
that kale is bad for you. I'm like,
I mean, depends on
it's a vegetable should be
whether
on
it's
your table.
the thing is whether it's natural, it's hybrid, it's man-made. What vegetables are of all kinds of types now. Like it's not just. So it depends
Okay,
on what are we
okay,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. So thing has
Yeah,
gotten
exactly.
complicated
Because
now.
kale, I think, is man-made,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not
Yeah. So
occurring in
like
nature
if they've
naturally.
hybridized two different vegetables and made a new one, like it's like what is
Exactly.
actually
Exactly. Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Vacation. Vacation.
Okay. So the word vacation, we have to come to vacate first. Vacate. When you vacate something, you move. Vacate. Okay. So so in that, va ka te. Okay. So you are moving a charge. Okay. Ka, or cross a crossing. Okay. And va here, the va, va, is for vayu, air. So the va root
Okay.
in is comes from vayu in Sanskrit, va. Okay, va. Okay, and charge movement. Okay, so whenever you move something out of a room, okay, all the things, what is remaining?
Nothing. It's
Air,
vacant.
air, air only
Air.
remains. Okay, rest only air stays, right? Like vayu stays,
Yeah.
va stays. Okay, so whenever you are doing this movement, this charge T travel, transformation, whatever T movement you are doing, which you vacate your home to go somewhere else. That's called vacation, right? Like, so yeah,
Yeah. I
that's all.
like it.
Yeah,
Veil. Veil. We kind of did it. We did the unveil
veil.
or think or something. We did
Yeah,
something
unveil.
about
Yeah,
veil, but not just the word veil.
yeah. Okay, that's a very fun thing because okay, you have an angle V and EIL. Okay, so energy. Okay, and I turn. L is a turn, right? So if you turn something's energy in an angle or a way where others cannot see it, you are veiling that thing. You are turning. Thing was there, like you turn it into angle of something where something cannot see it anymore. Okay. So that angular turning V of the energy which you have done, somebody, I, some being. Yeah, yeah,
The next word I have here is volcano, and volcano is same thing in French. It's volcan, but what interests me in there is the vol at the beginning because vol also could be a in French it's a robbery, like when you steal something, you vol quelque chose, but also it could be flying. Quand un oiseau vole, a
yeah.
bird flies.
Okay,
So
okay,
what does flying and all that stuff and stealing and stuff has to do with volcano?
okay.
Like, is
That's
it me or
okay. Okay, first we have to understand
maybe I go
the
too
root
far?
ver here. The ver is also water, liquid, fluid, ver. Okay, ver. So whenever it's vo, they usually mean water in English. Like va can mean air, and vo can mean
Yes.
fluid, liquid. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So liquid has volume. That's why the word volume. Okay, like in that you measure volume,
Okay. Yeah.
volumetrics. Okay, now the same like now magma comes out of a volcano. That is a fluid, right? Like a liquid. Okay,
Yes.
okay. But ka is charge. No means not active. Not active. Mostly volcanoes are dormant. They are
Yeah.
not active. Not active. Okay. Holding the volume of magma, but not active. Once it becomes active, it's a volca, yes. It's not volcano.
So yeah, it's not a
Okay. It's
volcano. It become a volca. Yes. Yeah.
volca, yes. Like volca, yes. Like charges. Okay. So but mostly they're dormant. So that's why they call that the no term is there for charge, no. Active, not active. Volume of magma.
So 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 that prefix vo, it's like you said vo, it's really has to do with water, with something fluid.
Fluid, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, next word I have is very interesting. It's something I've heard a lot, not only because I use it in my house, it's vacuum, but because they pretend also there is a vacuum in outer space. space. Like I don't know. It seems a bit
Okay.
far fetched that whole thing. A
It,
vacuum, because anyway, the word vacuum. Why two U in there also?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Vacuum.
Very. So let's understand va first, right? Like, so you can tell what va is. You can tell what va is here. Va.
You said air. Yeah.
Air, right? So it's air. Okay. Vayu, air. Okay. Now air. Now you sucking. SUCK, suck. Like, so whenever you say UC, UUC is there. CUU, UUC is taking out. Okay. Until M remains. M remains. M is what? Matter. There is an object, matter object. It has air in it. Now you suck all of the air out of it. Okay. So the matter remains, and ether, whatever is when air is not, which is called ether, remains. Okay. So the W air is means you're sucking double, like you're sucking until it happens. U is each U is a suck. Okay. You keep on doing the U. So you can put any amount of U's in vacuum until all the air is
Yeah.
gone. Okay. So
Okay, I
that's
get
why
it.
it's not just two, it can be any amount. Like they're showing repeated sucking, repeated. Like, okay,
That's it.
that's
Next word I have is vein, because that's where the blood flows through our vein. So vein.
mm, okay. Now we know is vector. Okay. And veins have the V's.
Yeah,
Veins have
they are.
the V's, right? Like they are the V branched like that, like V branching. Okay.
Yeah.
And energy is flowing, IEI, current is flowing through them, which is your blood, which is charge, is flowing, energy is flowing in a neutral way, and the neutral means veins are neutral. They don't affect the
Yeah.
blood in any way. Like so, it's,
And it better be flowing, because if it's not,
yeah,
means you're dead. So
yeah.
it
And I
flows
is for the
for
current.
sure.
Like current is like energy is flowing, and I is for the current here. I is for current in
Yeah.
English. Like V is for
Yeah.
voltage, I is for current. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next word I have is visit. We can do also, we can say visitor or
A lot of things.
visitor.
Visit.
But it's the
Okay.
same thing in French also. Visit, visiteur, visiter. It's all
Oh
the
yeah.
same sound. So
Okay. Okay. So when you visit, you like visit, you take an angle of approach first. Where are you going to visit? You put it on the map. You are here, one place, and you're going to go another place, the second. So one to another. What is thus forming? A V. You put a compass on
yeah,
the map, right? And you say, I'm going to go
yeah,
from this place to that place. Okay, that's the V.
place.
Okay, and I. Okay, and you might have to take S's turns. Can be many. S can be many, and turns you're taking. Then your eye reaches another place, and then you might have to do some T's as well, crossings in this whole operation.
In this
Okay,
travel. Yeah.
so
Uh,
so you know what ISIT is in all of that. Like it is the many crossings, many turnings, and your eye reaches another position, which your V vector has decided. You have decided first.
exactly.
Yeah,
Okay. Next, I have a vulture. Vulture is interesting because the chur also at the end, but vulture, because it's
yeah,
another prefix. It's not VA, it's not VE, it's VU. So
yeah,
I was
yeah,
interested by that.
yeah, yeah. So you are meant to, like, okay, V is your energy angle. It's an angle of approach, right? A particular angle of approach. Okay.
Yeah.
Now in vulture, the angle of approach is for RE. RE is in the end. RE is what? Recycling. Your
Yeah.
angle of
That's what they
approach
do.
is to recycle. Okay. So your U, vulture U, 2, L2, you R2, your line, your thing is to recycle. So what do vultures do? As they recycle, right? You are
Yeah, they
meant to,
scavenge.
you are to recycle. That's your angle of
Yeah.
approach to life. Like your angle of approach to life. So
Yeah, and they are necessary in an ecosystem
yeah,
where we live.
yeah,
We need vultures. We need some beings to recycle, so they do
yes,
their job
resex.
well.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Victory, victory.
Okay. Victory is a word for W. This is a wrong spelling. V is not the spelling. W is the spelling. Okay, so we will do it in W. Okay, this is wrong spelling.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, they've hidden that.
Okay.
There's a little bit of game going on with this. So, like, so
Okay. We'll
we can
keep it.
keep that for W
Uh, yeah, we'll keep it.
because
So
W,
then we'll go
you
to
see the
vowels. Eh?
vowels. Okay,
Sorry. Go ahead.
okay, vowels
Go
is
ahead. Finish what you were saying, PT.
no, no. I was just
Just
saying that
it's
win, the win, the word win in English is WIN, which is same as victory. So why is W for win and V for victory? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, click.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
No, that's
mean,
true.
both are the same thing, right? Yeah. So
Exactly.
it's so
So yeah, so I was saying the next word was vowels.
okay, okay.
Vowels,
So
and also I have on the list vow or vo. I don't know how you say it. The vow,
yeah, yeah,
vow. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
VWO,
So the
VOW.
angle
So both
and
vowels and vowel.
yeah. So vowels VOWELS, right? VOWELS. Okay. Okay. So angle of the wave, W, the wave, okay, and the energy lines it is creating. S is many energy lines. So like whenever a wave has a certain angle, okay, so like A, I, O, U are the vowels which are a particular kind of energy angle line, okay, which afterwards create many more other energy lines from that. Okay, so it's the angle of approach of the wave actually. That's all it is in terms of
And
because
also the vowels are eh?
because sound is a vibration. Okay, vibration is a wave, right? Now only difference between these waves in terms of how they operate is their angle of approach, like so it's the different angles of
Yeah.
approaching the waves. Like when the waves meet each other, what is going to happen depends on what angle they approach each other. If they approach like this, destruction. If they approach at different angles, different waves get formed as a result. so so this is a little bit scientific, the
No,
whole thing. Yeah, so it may people might not, if people go into like wave that things in mechanics and in that subject, then they can understand more what I'm saying. So yeah.
could we also separate the word in half? I've vow. Do you say vow or vo? I'm always mixed up with those. Is
Well,
it
it's
vow?
wow. Yeah, it's a wow. Like wow, it just
Vow.
means
No. Okay.
uh, uh, you make a particular angle of approach to a wave. Means you say something which uh, like this is my angle, this is my stand. Your stand of that angle becomes your wow. Like you say I'm going to do this.
Okay. Okay.
Like yeah, yeah. It's I mean it's different for every wow will be different, right? It will not be the same.
No,
Yeah,
that's it.
and it'll be something to do with life or whatever, so that'll be a particular angle of approach to the wave which you are made, that this is it, this is my angle, I stand by this angle of approach. Yeah,
I put a bit of focus on that word because it's kind of an important word. Also, when I say you separate it in half, you have two important words, which is vowel and L vowels, but there's more than one. But L for elder or uh,
yeah. Energy
L
lines,
EL
energy
refers to a lot of stuff, a lot of
energy
divine
lines.
energy.
Yeah, energy lines, kundalini, it has many meanings, but we no.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, here
that's a
we were just saying
difference.
energy lines, energy
Oh,
lines.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay, perfect. Then
yeah.
valuable. No, never mind valuable because we have a lot of words. We're gonna go to vote, vote, like voting,
Vote.
vote. Some
Okay.
yes, vote. Some people think it matters.
Okay. So it's your
Vote.
angle of T. crossing energy means you are saying that in this t means that out here we have that thing that either this will be there or this will be there. Okay, this candidate or this candidate. Okay, and there's energy. Which energy will win? And you say by your angle that I want this one, because that's your angle. V is your angle of what you see in that T situation. Basically, energy. That's all. Yeah.
I've heard a lot in my life that ital is vital. So vital is the next word.
Vital. Okay. So vital
Jamaican
word in that.
people say that a lot. Ital
Yeah.
is vital.
Vital. Okay. Okay. Whenever VIT is important, AL is not so important. This AL is an addition in English. English AL they add. But if you see V, it's angle, I choose and cross. T is cross. So whenever you cross something from a certain angle, like a hurdler going over a hurdle or anything, you need what? Energy. So that is called vitality. For doing these crossings at any angles, for your eye is you. You need, if you're vital, then only you can do that. Like otherwise you can't. Like, so whenever you can do that, you call considered vital, and you have vitality. So
Yeah, and it's
yeah,
interesting that way because in French, vie is life.
yes,
Vie,
yeah,
vie,
yeah, yeah,
vie is life. So
yeah,
it makes all sense. That's why you have
yeah,
also when you go to word like viral or virus,
yes,
again you're dealing with life.
yeah. Okay, the virus and viral are
Video,
same.
you're dealing with life.
Yeah,
So
they're same root, but this virus is not the virus people think. But whatever, I'll just give the English meaning of it is like
yeah,
from this like a technical point of view. So anything which is recursive, R is for recursive here. Recursive means it happens over and over again or it multiplies. Okay, so video goes viral means it multiplies. Okay, so it's an angle means a particular kind of thing, B, which I make recursive or beings make recursive, which means it goes to more people, and more recursion means this things keep on happening more and more and after, and either in a branching, like branching, this person goes to, like, this was a V, now this person gave it to two, another V, this person gave it to two people, like that, like it branches out or whatever way, that's viral virus is the same thing, not to be misunderstood with what
okay.
they call about these organisms which are, so that's not the meaning. So, okay.
No, we're not talking about
Yeah.
their Babylonian
And
style here, man.
RUS is
Uh,
recursive. Like it should be VI recursive, VI recursive, short form virus.
exactly.
Yeah.
Next, I have verb because there is many verb and it's in the language. So
Right.
verb and it's the
Okay.
same in French,
Okay.
verb.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
rings a bell for me
So
when I see the
l-
same word.
let's apply our thinking from the past. Let's apply our learning from B, birthing. B was birthing. We remember a long time ago. So
Yes, we did at the
okay.
beginning.
So ER is energy. Okay. So a particular angle of energy means particular type of energy, which is giving a birth to something in the future. So verb always relates to something which is going to happen or something is going to come of it. You know,
Yeah.
so you are birthing an energy pattern into the future. That's what it means. So it's
Okay.
future
I thought
centric
there
in that.
was okay. I thought there was something like go back to Sanskrit or something about the herb because verb,
No,
and you also can put the H in front of the herb and it becomes herb. Like that
yeah,
herb
yeah,
sound is
yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
almost.
Yeah, but herb is more to do with health. The H word will lead to health, and that those put energy birthing for that. Like so, it
Okay. Yeah, yeah. It leads
yes,
to health. Yeah, herb for
yes,
sure. Okay,
yes, yes.
okay. Next, I have violin and violence. Like they're very close to each
Okay.
other. These
They're
two
same.
words,
Yeah, okay.
violin and
Okay.
violence.
Okay. So the root in this is in the root is in this VIO, right? VIO are the roots in
Yeah,
both. Yeah. When you have angles in in a circle, O is a circle, right? Now you have different angles inside of it, the circle. Now the angles we can clash with each other. This angle can clash with this, V can clash with this in a circle, right? Like though that clash. Okay. And when you put a lens onto that clash of V's within a circle, that's called Y lens, where you actually noticing that clash. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. In violin, that clash is in the sound of the instrument. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, instrument, iron instrument, like in instrument like that. For like either you have a lens to see it, that okay, which is while people can see like
And also,
okay,
when the I saw some violinists, whatever it's called,
yeah,
the people that play
yeah,
violin, like sometimes it can be like very violent
yes, yes.
the way
You can see
they
that.
play
Yeah,
the instrument.
yeah. Then
Yeah,
then that's the violence on the violin. You are seeing the lens of the bio
exactly.
of the violin. Like yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like a trumpet, you go and no violin. It's like
Yeah, because you're screeching as well.
pretty
Because when you
violent with the thing.
because you screech
Okay,
something in that there's a
yeah,
uh, when the thing happens on the string, you are screeching it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
friction. So
It's yeah.
yeah, so in that
Okay,
different V's are angles are actually getting attacked. The V's inside that. Yeah. So
okay.
yeah.
We're gonna go with the word veteran. Veteran. Again, it's another prefixes starting with VET. Vet. Veterinarian. It's the same. So
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
vet?
Yeah. Yeah. So see, like there's angles of energy transformations. Okay, these angles of energy transformation, BET. Now, transformations can apply to any kind of experience you have had. You have had energy trans. So the more of ETs you have, BETs you have had, you're a veteran of those energy transformation experiences. Okay, or with the veterinarian, it is like a particular kind of thing which you're dealing with animals and seeing their energy transformations. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Uh, Next, we're gonna go with. We're getting close to the end. I'm gonna skip a few words, but vegan is one I cannot leave aside.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
vegan.
Uh, we went to veggies, veg, plant based, whatever things come from plants is veg.
Yeah.
Energy, gravity from plants is, and un means like a being which does has that, which relies solely on that, vegan,
Okay.
nothing else.
Uh, Vineyard.
Like
Vineyard
person
is
who lives in
interesting because
like a person who lives in Canada, Canadian, un like
yeah,
they yeah, like so who just has veg, vegan, like yeah,
okay, veg, vegan, like Canadian. Okay, I get it. Yeah, true.
yeah, yeah.
Vineyard, like I said, because vineyard, I think, because it shouldn't be written with the W like wineyard, or why they
No,
chose vineyard because,
okay,
but
okay.
also
I'll explain it.
in
Yeah,
French, vin is wine. So in French, it makes
yeah,
sense, vineyard.
yeah,
But
yeah. Because it's
anyway,
not
go
about
ahead.
wine. It's not about wine. That's why. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So VINE is the branch the branch which plants have. Okay,
Yeah.
and I and the neutral energy. N is neutral energy. Okay, so wherever vines are there, there are plants called vines. Even grape is a vine first because they go around like that, and they
Yeah.
have these V's, and these are vines. Okay, so when that's what the word divine comes from. When diverse branching in phi ratio is divine. So the vine is part of that. It is to do with these plants where their V is moving up, you know, in a neutral energy way. Like wine goes around something, it doesn't do anything, it's just like just neutrally going around it. Okay, so that is why. So that's why wherever these vines are there, these wine plants are there, vine plants, this is called vineyard. Like it's not.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna do two more. The first one is victim. Victim again.
Yeah.
Victim.
Okay,
I
it is to do with the
yeah.
word victory, which is W only again. So we will cover it with that. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so the last one for today will be viewers. I think
Okay.
viewers a
View.
good one. You have the word V in there, so it
View.
has to do with live.
Yeah.
Someone viewing something is alive too.
View.
So
Yeah. So viewers root is view, right? View. So we'll go for view
yeah,
first. Okay. So VIEW. Okay. Okay. Now angle. The V is the angle of. So I am able to see that angle of energy, and W is witness here. Whatever I'm able to witness, W is witness. Okay. Okay. So from what angle I'm looking, whatever I'm able to witness at whatever angles are visible to me from my angle is my view.
wow. I
Okay.
never thought the W associating it with witness, but yeah, I'm
It's
definitely
a
gonna put
witness,
it
okay,
in the list of
but they
words.
will not give you the full word, right, in English. When they
No,
use the W, they will not give you what this W is. That's the whole thing in English, right? Like that's how, if then they should explain like what this W means here. You know, it's
yeah.
yeah. So so
Wow. So it's gonna be interesting to go on with W after. Of course, I'm gonna put witness in there. So,
yeah. So
there's many,
W,
many words written with W. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So but
even
W, yeah, next time, yeah. It's not, but yeah.
yeah,
So
we'll do it.
Wednesday. So we'll do W. Yeah,
Yeah, Wednesday we'll be together again, PT, and
yeah,
we'll do the letter W. So
yes,
until then, that was the last one for today. I think it's our
yes,
30 minutes planning
yeah.
stuff is there.
But,
So
yeah,
that's it.
went quickly, but people must have gotten what V is, the vector, the angle,
But we
the.
do that to give the essential. Of course, we could be here 2 hours long to take all kinds of words, but I don't think it's
But then,
necessary.
yeah,
We do the
yeah,
principle, and then
yeah, yeah.
we can go on
People
also.
can,
And after all the alphabet that we are gonna have done together, the signification of each letter. So then you can. It's
but
like
that's homework. But that's homework, right? That's homework. People have to figure
yeah,
out the rest themselves using the principles. It's not.
it's gonna be easier to decode their alphabet now.
y-
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, we're at boom. See ya. And the broadcast.